Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Start 11 show. Wolves versus Everton, Molineux, Monday night, 8 o'clock kickoff. Everton have still got a lot of injury problems, but there is a little bit of hope coming back, hopefully. Let's get into it. In goal, Jordan Pickford. Nothing he could do last week, I don't think, although his kicking was absolutely abysmal in the game. Let's hope that improves. Tough one, playing a back four, trying to have a think about what's best for the team and who should be in the team. But again, it's those injury problems and they're really the issue. Yerry Mina's out at the moment as I record this. The manager said he's out. He hadn't trained. I'm really hoping he's back. And if he was back, I think it would allow a little bit of movement in the back four. But it doesn't look like he is. So I'm going to go with Seamus Coleman at right back, who I'm not entirely sure would have started right back if Yerry Mina had been available. Luca Dean at left back, who I thought was abysmal last week. But I don't think we've got really too much room for manoeuvre here. Michael Keane and Ben Godfrey. So I think if Mina had been available, I think I would have moved Godfrey maybe to right back, but then I may have moved him to left back. I'm not entirely sure. Does Mason Holgate deserve a chance? Maybe this is sort of like this. This is maybe the last chance for some of these players, and maybe the manager looks at it as 12 or 15 minutes of madness, and he said he's been working with them all week. So if Yerry Mina had been back, Yerry Mina would have been straight back in the team. Of course, he's our best defender, and then that would have allowed me to either put Godfrey at right back or left back. I've noticed people saying we should go back to that sort of back four that we have with Mason Holgate playing right back and Ben Godfrey playing left back. I don't think we're quite at that stage yet. I think it's more about players just doing their job and leading. And I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. I look at the situation and I don't think Mason Holgate coming in makes too much of a difference. There's no other real right back. I'm not considering John Joe Kenny at this stage, and we haven't got a left back. Could we have gone to three at the back? Maybe. But is that just changing everything for 15 minutes of madness? We'll find out on Monday night, I suppose. It's not just that, of course, the set pieces and the zonal. But he's not going to give up on zonal, but he's got to keep on working it. And I think for him, that'll mean continuity, keeping the same players. But I really, really hope Yerry Mina's back in the team. I really, really hope he is. Into midfield, this is where I've changed it slightly after looking at the game last week. So Allen, of course, is in there. Tom Davis will continue in there, but alongside them is Fabian Delph. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, what are you doing? The manager clearly doesn't think Jean-Philippe Gbamin is up to it. There's been talk this week of inconsistencies in training, and that's why he hasn't got to go. He hasn't come off the bench in the Premier League. He played against Huddersfield. That was the last time we saw him. He's been on the bench. He's fit. He's ready to go. But the manager clearly doesn't like him. Or doesn't like him. That's too strong. Hasn't seen enough of him yet in training to give him at the start. I do genuinely think Fabian Delph playing in a 3. Does he deserve to play? No. Do I think he'll get through a full game? No. Has he got intelligence and experience to play in 3? Yes. And I think that midfield was just overrun last week. And I think we need another player in there. We're playing away from home. We need some protection in front of that back four. I think we need another player in there, and I think he could do it. Decore hopefully will be back for the Man City game. Hopefully. Or the game after that. So the next 2 games we're going to have to obviously cope without him, and he's a massive loss. And I don't think Alan Davis can do that. No chance. Davis's legs last week were gone after 70 minutes. And I think that was a contributing factor. I don't think he was amazing in the game, but I thought up to that he was fine. Obviously scored. Alan looked a little bit lost throughout the quarter. I think they need someone else in there. And for me, at this stage, if Andre Gomez was fit, it'd probably be Andre Gomez. But Andre Gomez doesn't seem like he is fit because the manager's not mentioned him. Delph is back in training. And I just think that for this game, trying to get through this game, not concede silly goals, and just giving us that platform for the players in front of him to counter-attack, I think, for me, Delph would be that person. No, he's not everyone's cup of tea. I understand why he's not my cup of tea, but I just think for this game, there's no point cutting your nose off to spite your face. I'd put him in there. We'll see what happens. On the right-hand side, Andres Townsend, and on the left-hand side, Damari Gray. Anthony Gordon obviously played really well last week and came off. I think he'll be a real danger for us coming off the bench. But I think these two have got to start because of all their experience. Gray's always a threat. Set the goal up last week, and Townsend is got the ability to put the ball in the box. Adds an extra midfielder. If we need to go to a 4, he can in midfield. He can help with that as well. So I think they're the natural 2 to play in that position. And up front, obviously, it's Rondon. No, it's not. It's Richarlison. Richarlison is back. He scored last week. And hopefully he'll be starting this game and putting himself about and giving us a platform and making it look like we've actually got a centre-forward on the pitch. And hallelujah, we've got a decent player playing for us up front because Rondon has been absolute dross. We all know that. So that's my starting 11. Let me know your thoughts. As I said, it's a difficult decision when you haven't got the players, and it's very easy to just say, right, we're just going to chop and change. But this is the one I'm going to go with. Obviously, the manager knows more because he's got the access to the players in training and who's fit and who's not fit. But that would be 100% the team I would go for, I think, at this stage. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I've gone for? Don't forget to give this video a like. Check out the match preview with Baz and Kane. Check out the opposition match preview over on Patreon. Thanks for watching. Give this video a like. And if you want to subscribe to Patreon, the link is on the screen and in the description. See you later.